mensagem para vocês permitirem que eu grave a reunião. Hello.
Hello?
Aqui tá aparecendo gravando já.
Maravilha, então. So, hello, my name is Fabrício. I'm a teacher from Instituto Americano, and today I'll be recording this class with intermediate students. Okay? Today we'll be talking about idioms. If you don't know what idioms are, they are words, phrases, or expressions that most of the time do not have uh, a true meaning. When I say a true meaning, they have something behind it. They are more words that only, words or phrases that only native people understand easily. Okay? So I'll be showing you guys some examples, and I hope you learn well. Okay? You can craft and understand it very well. I have here with me 3 students so far. I have Larissa, Marcel, and Hobson, and I hope others come. Some people are still at work. A message has just arrived here, and one of the students said that she's working, so she cannot participate. But let's start. So, Larissa,
Oi.
have you ever had the opportunity or the curiosity to study idioms? Você sabe o que seria idioms?
Yes.
Consegue dar um
Um,
exemplo?
um, Italian. I've had some classes when I was a child, and I want to learn again.
I see. Well, to be honest, uh, that's not the right answer, but it's okay. We
Oh,
can say that an idiom is a language. Okay.
oh,
When we talk about idioms, we are talking about expressions. And soon enough, I'm going to give you an example. Okay.
okay.
Then we have Marcelo saw this topic earlier with me, and Robson is having some difficulty to participate, but he's gonna get back soon. So let me give you an example. Uh, I'm going to write here in the chat a phrase, and then I'm gonna read it with you. We have there the phrase, "Kick the bucket." Marcelo, don't spoil, don't give the answer, okay? Larissa,
Okay.
do you understand that? Do you understand the phrase?
What?
Do you understand the phrase "kick the bucket"?
No.
Do you understand the verb kick?
Chutar?
Exactly,
Chutar o balde.
exactly. So this is the literal meaning, okay? Kick the
Aham.
bucket. But actually, it's an idiom, okay?
Hum,
Because the meaning of it is not literal, okay? It actually means die.
uhum.
In Portuguese, we have a similar expression which says bater as botas. Faz sentido?
Yes.
Então, isso é um idiom, ok? Kick the bucket.
Uhum.
Então, eles não têm, na maioria das vezes, né, um significado literal, e por isso que a gente tem que estudar eles, conhecer o máximo possível para compreender contextos como estivemos falando com nativos, né? So, let's go. Thinking about this first one, kick the bucket, let's talk about the bucket list. The bucket list is a list of things you would like to do before you kick the bucket. So let me write here in the chat an example. Before I kick the bucket, before I kick the bucket, I want to be be a principal, or besides of be, become a principal. So there, before I kick the bucket, I want to become a principal. In other words, for those who are listening to this class and are not in this level, I'm saying, antes de bater as botas, antes de morrer, eu quero me tornar diretor. I want to become a principal. Ok? Exemplo para vocês. Now, Larissa and Marcelo, I would like you to share with me 3 things you guys would like to do to make come true before you die, before you kick the bucket. Okay? I'm going to give you guys 1 minute, okay? Just a minute to prepare, to think a little. If you want to write down or ask about things that might come to your mind, I'll be here, okay? But I'll be waiting for you guys, okay? Just a minute.
Okay.
My cat was here, but he has just left. Where's Hobson? Hobson said he's coming back.
Teacher, you took a look at the site I sent in the group?
Let me check. I don't remember if I did or did not. Which group did you send in, Marcelo? I think it was the Monday group.
Yeah.
Check if I did. Ah, yes, I did. I had seen it before. It's a good one. Hobson is back. Hobson, you lost a part of the class. We are doing an activity. Okay, wait just a few seconds, and then the guys will show you what you have to do. Okay.
Okay.
So Marcelo, can we start with you?
Yeah.
So
Before I kick the bucket, I want to become a father. I want to speak much better English and make a family. And I go to mute my mic because the neighborhood dog is barking.
I see. That's good. Good English. All right. So, Robson, if you didn't understand what Marcelo said, in the chat, I'm going to write again so you can see the details you had left. Before I kick the bucket. I don't know if you had seen that phrase before, Robson, but this phrase I've just written in the chat, it means antes de eu bater as botas, antes de eu morrer, ok? É uma expressão disso que a gente está falando hoje na aula, tá bom? De idioms. Eu vou mostrar uma apresentação para vocês, tá já?
Could you repeat to me the expression?
Before I kick the bucket. It means antes de eu bater as botas ou antes de eu morrer. Ok?
Okay.
Oh, good. Now we have Larissa. Larissa, share with us, please.
Okay. Before I kick the bucket, I want to become a surgeon. I want to travel to another country, and I want to buy a house.
That's nice. Do you want to work for the police or to the army?
I didn't listen you. Can you repeat?
Do you want to work for the police or for the army?
For what?
For the army.
What is
Army.
arm?
Army means exército.
No, I want to be a surgeon in a hospital.
A surgeon, not a sergeant. I'm
No,
sorry. Sorry.
no,
I heard it badly. Sorry.
no.
Okay, you want to be a surgeon, like in Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you watch Grey's Anatomy?
Yes, I love.
I see. My wife is crazy about it. It's terrible.
What's the mean? Surgeon?
Cirurgião.
Ah, cirurgião.
Isso. Robson, you weren't here when I said it, but I had given an example. So I'm going to say three things I would like to do before I kick the bucket. So before I kick the bucket, I would like to have a child. Before I kick the bucket, I would like to buy a chácara, a farm, whatever. Uh, and before I kick the bucket, I would like to travel to Italy.
I I choose the one this.
No, no, I gave my examples. Those are the things
Ah,
to do before I kick the bucket. And you, tell us, share with us three things you'd like to do before you die.
I uh, I would like before I kick the bucket married and have a shields and the trip another culture in the world.
All right, that's good. So now, continuing this class, this was just the introduction, okay? I'm going to share with you a slide where we have more idioms, okay? Examples about what we're talking about. I'm going to present them to you now, but give me a second. I have to find it first. Here. Mhm. It's loading. All right, it's there. So let me come here. Here, can you guys see idioms? Yes,
Okay.
Yeah,
everybody can
yeah,
see it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's go. Here on this slide, I separated for you, if I'm not mistaken, 9 examples. Okay. So let's check out all of them. Let's see. So the first one I got for us is an arm and a leg. When this phrase is used in a context, it means in red, it is very expensive or costly. A large amount of money or a lot of energy was spent to get it. Okay, let me try to give you an example in a phrase. Let me think a little here. Um, so I've heard that my cousin bought a car that cost him an arm and a leg. It's a very expensive one. Does it make sense, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now, before we go to the next, you think of an example. You have to put an arm and a leg in a phrase. Going to give you some seconds to think of a phrase.
I buy I buy an arm and a leg. No, I buy a choose an arm and a leg. It is correct?
If it's in the past, you say, I bought shoes that cost me an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. That is true. Okay. The other guys?
Teacher, I don't understand. I must speak about the price of this.
No, not exactly. You have to put this in a sentence to show that what you bought or what you acquired or what you had to do was very costly, was expensive for you in some ways. Larissa, did you have an idea?
Yes. Can I
Please
tell?
go on.
Okay. My brother paid in his cell phone uh, an arm and a leg.
Ah, that makes sense somehow. Yeah, okay. So he paid an arm and a leg for his cell phone.
Okay.
That is true. Cell phones are very expensive these days.
Mm-hmm.
Another example, for instance, so last homework cost me an arm and a leg. So it means it was very difficult and costly for you. Okay?
But, it is an expression, and an arm and a leg expression.
Exactly.
Okay.
Can you think of any phrases, Robson?
I uh, I would like buy a car, but I think and the arm and the leg.
So that you think will cost an arm and a leg.
Yes.
Okay, so that makes sense. Good. Uh, for the homework, you guys will practice a little more. So let's go to the next one because we have some. So the next one is something similar to what we have in Portuguese actually. It says, you can't judge a book by its cover. So it's kind of literal. You cannot judge something or someone primarily on appearance before you get to know. Okay?
Okay.
So, for example, Marcelo recommended me a series, and couldn't judge it. I couldn't judge it by its cover because I had to watch it. I don't know if it's good or bad, but he said it is very good. So I can judge it by its cover. I checked it out on Netflix, and I saw that it's kind of interesting. It has got some plot to it. Okay, so another example just to help you out. Um, 18 years ago, when I
Boring, annoying.
when I met my best friend, um, I judged him by his appearance. And at first, we weren't friends. We were just in the same class at school because I had judged him by his appearance, by his cover. So, does it make sense?
Yes.
So, try to think of it and put it in a phrase. to show you understood, please. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to think, to prepare.
Teacher, you Jude because the little fetch.
Yes, and very funny guy. He was such a funny person back then and very fat. So I didn't think he would become my best friend.
Ah,
He wasn't my type, but life told it differently, right? We learn with things. So whenever you guys are ready to share your phrase, you can say it, okay? You can speak it out.
recommend me one pizza, but I judge the book by its cover.
By, okay? By its
Yeah,
cover.
by its cover.
Okay. So a book, good one. You could read the mm, Hunger Games. It's a very good thriller. It's a very good novel. And the other guys and ideas?
Yes.
Okay.
When I changed of school, I didn't know anyone, so I judged the book by its cover.
I see that makes sense. Good. Any ideas, Hobson? Hobson, are you there with us? You cope? Hobson left the room. I think he's no, he's still here.
Oh no, I am here, teacher.
Okay.
I'm here,
So, did you think of an example?
teacher.
Yes.
Uh, I don't resist anybody because I can judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good example. Thanks. So now we can move on to the next. This next one is actually something similar to what we have in Portuguese. Cry over spilt milk. So it's no use to cry over spilt milk. That's a very common phrase. Okay? It means when you
The same
complain
in
about,
Portuguese.
yes, when you complain about a loss from the past. So when you are uh, regretting something, you're thinking about something you could have done differently. But what is in the past, in the past. You can just change things from now on, to the present, to the future. Okay? So the other day I was crying over spilt milk to a friend because I had lost an opportunity to buy a good motorcycle. That's my example, okay? So you
Yeah.
guys think of an example. Take your time, a minute to prepare, to think, to ask questions if you have any, and then you go.
A guy stole a car and was arrested, but not cry over split milk.
So a guy stole a car and got arrested, so he couldn't cry over spilt milk. Is that it?
Yeah, because Don was.
Okay, it makes sense somehow. Just be careful with the combination between words, but the idea is there. Okay, so Robson or Larissa? You ready?
I didn't get flirty to girl I like it, but go ahead. I don't cry over spilled milk.
Ah, good English. That makes sense. All right. Good. And Larissa? Larissa there?
Yes, I finished it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Today I cry over split milk because I forgot to send to the teacher my lesson.
Okay. That makes sense. You can send later. No worry. Don't worry about it, okay? It's
Okay.
important that you do. Uh, don't forget it. So let's go to the next one. We got there. Curiosity killed the cat. It's another one we have that is similar to Portuguese. So being inquisitive can lead you into an unpleasant situation. So sometimes it's good not to know things, right? So curiosity killed the cat. Let me think of a sentence here to give you as an example. Um, that's a good one, true one. My sister-in-law, she lives in the United States, right? And she was in doubt whether she had COVID-19 or not. And then she took the test and she found out she has it, but she's feeling well. So now she's feeling bad because she knows she has it. So we can say that curiosity killed the cat in this situation. She should have just stayed home and be fine with how she was. Now you guys take your time, think about any situations where you could apply this phrase, okay? Take
This
your
is
time
difficult.
there. Um, for example, let me try to think of another example that can make it a little easier for you. Um, mhm. ah, a wife checking his husband's cell phone found out that his husband was talking to other women. So she got divorced. But before doing that, she was having a nice life. So we can say curiosity killed the cat.
And kill a
Uh,
guy.
and killed the guy, perhaps. We don't know the end of the story. But just an idea for you, a picture for you to think.
Teacher, when I speak, gave I gave I gave as a gift. It is correct?
I gave it or something as a gift. Yes.
Mm, yeah.
I just thought of another example for you guys. When I was a kid, I used to play a game on Christmas with my family. It's called Secret Santa. It's a game where every participant exchange gifts with someone. We do a lottery, someone and people get each other and exchange gifts. Once, before we started the game, I had taken a look into the presents and I found out that I would get something I didn't want. So I was very sad on Christmas night. So we can say curiosity killed the cat. Okay. So if anybody's ready, please share with us your phrase.
I don't know about the another persons because the curiosity killed the cat.
All right. Makes sense. Good. Anyone else?
No.
Okay. So you guys will have to do things with phrases and other things with these idioms as homework. So if you couldn't do it now, it's okay. We can go to the next. Okay.
Okay.
So let's move on then.
Você pode tentar de novo?
My my Google just started this, but that's all. So this one is a very common one. It's used daily. So feel a bit under the weather. It means you are not feeling well, not particularly sick, but your mood is not well. Okay, you're not happy today. Can you hear me well, guys?
Yeah.
No,
No?
no.
Well, let me see if I'm hearing myself twice too. It wasn't like that. So, okay. Is it better?
Yes?
Okay, so let me keep like this. So, feel a bit under the weather. It's something you say to be polite when you're not having a good day, but you don't want to say you're not well. Okay? So, you just say, I feel a little bit under the weather today. Okay? So, so I have a question about this for you now. The question is, when did you last feel a bit under the weather?
When I had a headache,
Yes. When was it? The question was, when did you last feel a bit under the weather?
the last week,
All right. So last week you felt a little bit under the weather because of headache.
and I don't participate in this class.
Ah, yes. Mm.
Can I answer, teacher?
Please go on.
Ai, peraí que when my brother moved to another state.
All right. When was it?
Um 3 years ago.
Okay.
I
So,
didn't remember.
okay, 3 years ago. Where
Yes.
where are you originally from? Where did you come from?
I come from Ribeirão Preto, but I lived there just for 2 years. So I didn't remember.
I see. And before you moving to Sorocaba, where were you?
I were I was living in São Roque.
Ah, I see. So Rock's a good city too, but it's very near here.
Yes.
All right. Fabiana has just answered us here in the group. She said she has just arrived. I think she was working. I don't know. I'm answering her. Give me a second, please. Okay, I answered her. So let's go. Um, and everybody said something, so we are good to go. We go to the next. This is another very common phrase. It means, oh, the
Teacher,
phrase, yes,
I would, yes, I would like to try the answer is
okay, please go on.
ab- about the feel a bit under the weather.
Yes,
I don't know if I am right. Uh, if I feel a bit under the weather, I don't work. I don't work.
come on, so you're rich? I'm kidding. We have to do things when we are not well too. It doesn't, we can only not do if we are rich. I'm kidding. But it's correct. The idea is perfect. No problem. Um, let's go to the next one. As I was saying, this one is very common too. It's used a lot. The phrase is hit the nail on the head. So it means do or say something exactly right. So he hit the nail on the head when he answered that question. So he answered perfectly, exactly what the teacher asked. Something like this. And if we imagine a talking show where questions are asked and groups have to answer, when someone answers correctly, we can say, he or she hit the nail on the head. Or if we imagine a soccer match and a guy scored a incredible goal, we can say, man, he just hit the nail on the head. What a goal. Does it make sense?
Yeah. When mm, mm, when a student get the match question right.
Can you repeat, please?
When one student uh, get the match question right.
Okay, so he hit the nail on the head. That makes sense. I see. Any other ideas, guys?
Could you give you another example about this?
Yes. We can say that the guy that won Mega Sena last time hit the nail on the head. What a win!
I didn't get the idea about this.
It's saying there, when you do or say something exactly right. So let me give you an example. How much is 2 plus 2? 2 plus 2 is
4.
4. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head.
How much? Sorry,
How, mu-
repeat.
how much is 2 plus 2? So your answer is
I don't know.
2 plus 2 is 4. Come on. If you had said 4, I could have said, you hit the nail on the head. Congrats. Does it make sense?
I thought so.
Okay. Larissa, can you give us an example? Larissa, are you there? Check if she's there. Not answering. Yes, she is. I can't hear you, Larissa. Okay. Larissa, are you there?
This expression used when uh, I answer correctly
Exactly.
something.
Exactly. Most of the time, something that is not so easy. Or when you guess an information playing a game, or when you do something really good, you can say, hit the nail on the head when he bought that house. Tá? Se a gente traduzir, poderia ficar assim, ele acertou na mosca quando ele comprou aquela casa. Ou ele acertou a resposta na mosca, ele foi
Na
muito bem.
lata,
Isso. Faz sentido?
sim.
Ok.
Pode ser também quando tipo assim, se me chamarem, pode ser uma certeza de alguma coisa, assim.
Quando chamarem, não, né? Quando...
Chamar assim para fazer alguma coisa, tipo assim, alguma coisa que eu goste. Me chamaram para comer pizza. É certeza que eu vou.
Não, não.
Não, isso não é
Somente...
certeza. Isso é só para respostas exatas.
Exato.
É,
Vamos lá. Voltou, Larissa. Now I can
voltei.
hear you.
Sorry, my connection it wasn't good.
Okay, no problem. Did you think of an example for this expression?
Yes, can I say?
So, please.
I was very good at my Portuguese test, and I hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
I studied English. Is hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, it makes sense a little. You can say, for example, I hit the nail on the head on English class today. Means you were really good in English class today, or you answered something that was very difficult in class. Okay.
Okay.
So next one we are about to finish. There are just two more. The next one is see eye to eye. Okay. When you say see eye to eye, it means you agree with someone about something. So let me read what is written in red for you. This idiom is used to say that two or more people agree on something. Okay? So let's think. Hobson, let me ask you a question. Um, do you support any soccer teams?
Support.
Yes. Do you support any soccer teams?
Yes.
Which one?
Sorry, no, I don't hear. I
Which
didn't
soccer?
hear you.
So yes, you said you support a soccer team. Which soccer team do you support? Or what soccer team do you support?
What my team?
Yes.
Corinthians.
So I support Corinthians too, and for me, Corinthians is the best team. Do you agree with me?
Me too.
Yes, Marcelo too. So we can say that we see eye to eye when it comes to Corinthians because we are all Corinthians. Okay? So when we have the same opinion, we can say we see eye to eye. Larissa was laughing. Larissa, are you not Corinthiana?
No.
Which team do you support?
Oh, I don't like soccer too much, but sometimes I'm supporting São Paulo.
Okay, no problem. So I don't see eye to eye with you on soccer team. Sorry. Okay, so try to think of an example, guys. Take a few seconds to prepare.
Today, I suggested in my work a new way of the work, and my my uh, my partner
Yes.
in the work see eye to eye.
Ah, that's good. That's a good example. But then you put in the past, okay? And my partner saw eye to eye on the project or on the idea.
See, uh, what's the word I put the past?
You put the verb, see.
See.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. So
okay.
you put see in the past. You put saw. So
Saw.
my
Yeah, saw.
partner saw eye to eye on my idea or on the project. Marcel, any ideas?
I don't know if it is correct, but see eye to eye when go out home.
With who?
The peoples.
Ah, okay. I got the idea. Any ideas, Larissa?
Yes. Me and my friend agreed that Lua Santana is the best singer in Brazil.
Ah,
We
come
see
on.
eye to eye.
Come on. I will not finish this class because I'm a
Go
very polite
home, go
teacher.
home.
It's just unbelievable. He's good. He has some good songs, but he's also terrible sometimes. Come
No.
on. That's very disturbing. Anyway, but you got the idea. That is important. That was the idea. And then, speaking of the devil, that's another very common saying. Okay, so we use this expression, this phrase, when a person arrives just when we're talking about her. So, an example: I was talking with my wife about a friend, and he called us like in the moment we were talking. Then I said to her, "Speaking of the devil," and then I got the phone. Okay?
Okay.
So, think of
Shut up, because uh,
the
speaking of the
devil.
devil.
Yes, speaking of the devil, let's shut up. He's arrived. She's arrived. Exactly.
When I speak about the investment, people don't give me attention, but speak of the devil.
Okay, I got the idea. It's a little just, I just organized the words better, but I understood your idea. It's correct. That's nice. Larissa, any ideas? Oops. Is Larissa with us? Yes, she's here in the class.
I'm still thinking.
I see, okay. Take your time, no problem.
I finished it.
Okay, share with us, please.
I was talking about our president, and he appeared on TV.
I see. So, speaking of the devil, there he is.
Speaking of that.
In my opinion, devil is a good word for him. But anyway, we're not here to talk about politics, just English. Well, this
I
was this.
I was speaking about my boss. He Sunday he
Yeah, that's true. That's good news.
arrived.
Yep. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. 9 examples for you, okay? Uh, we practice a little with them. We are not like fluently using them, but we need to review and to rethink and see it in context. And for homework, I'm going to ask you guys to continue this activity, okay? And also for this week, I'm going to finish here the presentation so you guys can see me, okay? I'm back here. Uh, let's see. There. Okay. So I'm back. So I'm going to ask you guys to do some exercise with these words and ask you guys to bring some more into our activity for this week. And also, I will share that with you in the Google Classroom or on Google Classroom, a link where you guys can watch a movie that has to do with the first idiom we saw here today in the class. That was kick the bucket. Okay, there is a movie about it, a little old but good. It's a movie from 2007 with Morgan Freeman. So I think you guys will enjoy it. Okay, and that's it. That was our class for today. And I'm open here for you guys now. If you have any questions, please ask me.
I don't have question.
Marcelo has just answered. Robson, do you have any questions?
Do you prevision when I return the class, presence class?
Well, we don't have a date yet, but as you guys and as everybody, we'd like you to return as soon as possible. It's been terrible for everybody to stay at home. Uh, First, due to boredom. Second, due to money. When we stay at home, we spend a little more, and we receive a little less too. So it's difficult to everyone. And I hope we can get back as soon as possible, but we don't have a date. We know that quarantine is until May 10th, and we have to wait till there to see when the governor and the mayor will let schools like us to be open. Okay? And as soon as we have this information, we are going to share with you guys through WhatsApp, through Google Classroom, through all platforms we can. Okay?
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
how I can better my pronunciation alone?
You can use Google. Uh, on Google Tradutor, we have a microphone, and you can read things and check if Google can understand you. That's a good way for you to practice.
Okay.
Okay? Try later and then give me a feedback to see if it worked. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Larissa, do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay. So guys, thanks for participating with me today. And I hope next class or next week we can get together again. Okay. So bye bye. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for today.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good night too.
See, I have to